Virtual meetings are the new boardroom. They are not just a necessity, they are a revolution, reshaping how we work and communicate. The traditional boardroom with its coffee-stained carpets and whiteboard markers has been replaced by the digital sphere. This shift from physical to virtual meetings has brought about a profound change in our work culture. Imagine having colleagues from different corners of the world, all connected in one meeting at the click of a button. Time zones, location, commute time, these are no longer barriers in our interconnected world. This convenience, this freedom, is the power of virtual meetings. And let's not forget, this change was not slow and gradual. It was accelerated by recent global events, turning virtual meetings from a futuristic concept into an everyday reality, almost overnight. The boardroom is no longer a room, it's a digital space that exists everywhere. The old and new generations are on different sides of the virtual meeting table. In the realm of business, meetings are a staple. For the older generation, this typically means gathering in a physical space, sharing a handshake, looking into each other's eyes as they discuss matters of importance. They value the personal touch, the nuances of body language, and the firmness of a handshake. They consider these face-to-face encounters more personal, more authentic, and ultimately, more effective. On the other hand, the younger generation, the digital natives, see things differently. For them, virtual meetings are the way forward. They appreciate the convenience that this mode of communication offers. No longer do they need to traverse the city or even the globe to attend a meeting. A stable internet connection and a device, and they're good to go. They appreciate the efficiency of virtual meetings, the ability to share screens and files, the ease of recording sessions for future reference. What's more, they value the inclusivity of virtual meetings where remote workers, overseas partners, and physically challenged individuals can participate equally. The contrast between these two approaches is stark. It's not just about technology, it's about a fundamental shift in mindset. The older generation might see virtual meetings as impersonal, even alienating. They might argue that you lose the human touch in these digital exchanges. Meanwhile, the younger generation might view traditional meetings as outdated, inefficient, and exclusive. They might argue that you gain flexibility, efficiency, and inclusivity in the virtual space. These differences can lead to clashes in the workplace, but they can also lead to compromises, to new ways of doing things that combine the best of both worlds. Perhaps a blend of face-to-face and virtual meetings, or maybe using technology to enhance personal interaction rather than replace it. As we move forward, it's crucial that we understand these differences, that we respect them, and that we find ways to bridge the gap. Because at the end of the day, whether it's in a boardroom or on a Zoom call, the goal is the same: effective communication, productive collaboration, and successful business outcomes. The generational gap has found a new battleground in the virtual meeting space. Virtual meetings are not just a trend, they are becoming the standard. A truth we've come to realize as we navigate through the 21st century. This shift in work culture from traditional face-to-face meetings to the virtual space is not merely a reaction to the current times, but a proactive step into the future. We've highlighted the stark contrast between the meeting approaches of the new and old generations. Where once the boardroom was the center of corporate decision-making, the digital space has now taken its place. The new working generation is embracing this change with open arms, finding value in the flexibility and accessibility that virtual meetings offer. On the other hand, the old school may appear to be resistant, holding on to the familiar. But it's important to remember that change is a process, not an event. Even the most traditional of us are slowly but surely adapting to this new reality, recognizing its potential to foster a more inclusive and efficient work environment. Looking forward, it's clear that the rise of virtual meetings is influencing the future of work culture. It's not just about replacing physical meetings with digital ones, but about reimagining what a meeting can be. It's about transcending geographical boundaries, fostering diversity, and promoting a more balanced work-life integration. Virtual meetings are not just changing the way we work, they are redefining what it means to meet. So let's embrace this shift and redefine our work culture together. The virtual meeting revolution is here, and it's time to join in. This shift is reshaping the way we work, and we'd love to hear your perspective. What's your take on the old versus the new? Do you have any interesting experiences or insights to share? Remember, your thoughts help shape our conversation and content. Get the conversation started. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to click the subscribe and notification buttons for all updates. Look out next week for which virtual meeting software I recommend for small businesses as well as large-scale enterprise businesses.